Hi, first grade. So for today's math lesson, we are going to be focusing on 11-6. Find that sheet in your packet and go ahead and go along with me. Okay, so we are going to be learning about how to use different strategies to solve subtraction problems. So in class, we have learned about many different ways to solve subtraction problems. And can you think of some ways? So think about some different ways that maybe we have been using, some different strategies that we have been using in the class, and let's see if our thinking matches. So one way that I know we've been learning is thinking addition, right? So remember fact families. Another way could be using an open number line. Another way would be using a hundreds chart. And you can even draw a picture, right? Draw a model and draw your tens blocks. There's also one more way that we talked about in yesterday's math lesson, which is mental math. So I just named about 5 different strategies we can use to solve all these subtraction problems on this worksheet. If you thought of some of the same ones that I did, great job. Okay, so let's take a look the problem in the box. So it says you can use different strategies to solve a subtraction problem. To subtract, you can think addition. 90 minus 70 equals blank. So think, remember we're going to start with 70. 70 plus what will give you 90? 70 plus 20 will give you 90. So 70 plus 20 equals 90, which means 90 minus 70 equals, and remember fact family, so 20. And to get that answer, you can use a number line. So I'm going to attempt to draw a number line here. Okay. All right, so since we're starting with 70, we want to start with 70 and we want to get to 90, right? We wanted to get to 90. So put 90 here. And I want to see how many hops over it's going to take me to get to 90. Ready? 10, 20. So it took me 2 tens, 2 hops over. And that's how I got the answer here, 20. Okay, but then they also gave us a different way to do this. To subtract, you can count back on a number line. 90 minus 20 equals blank. Remember, when we subtract on an open number line, we always start at the right and hop backwards because we're taking away. 90 minus 2 tenths, 10, 20 gives the answer, or the difference, 70. Okay, so they just gave us an example of thinking addition and using an open number line. So those are 2 different strategies you can use to solve a subtraction problem. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Use the strategy you think works best to solve each problem. Okay, so now let's see if they got this answer correct. It says 90 minus 60 equals 30. All right, I'm going to use a number line here. You don't need to use the number line. You can use any strategy that you like, but I'll use it for this problem. So 90 minus 60 equals 30. I'm going to start at 90, and I'm going to take away 6 tens, ready, which equals 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And I went backwards because I was subtracting, and I went backwards by tens. So I landed on 30. And so 90 minus 60 equals 30. You can double check your answers by taking a look at the place value blocks, the place value of each number. And what I mean by that is pretty much using mental math. So 0 ones minus 0 ones equals 0 ones. 9 tens minus 6 tens equals 3 tens. All right, let's take a look at 70 minus 50. You can draw a model, your base 10 blocks, if you'd like for this one. So I'm going to draw 70, right? So 7 tens equals 70, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Minus 50. So how many tens does 50 have? 5, right? 5 tens. So I'm going to get rid of 5 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And that leaves me with 2 tens, which equals 20. And you can double check your answer using mental math, right? 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 tens minus 5 tens equals 2 tens. All right. And you could use another strategy. If you wanted to use an open number line for that one, you could have done that also. For the next one, I'd like to use mental math for this one. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at my ones place first. 0 ones minus 0 ones equals 0. And 7 tens minus 3 tens equals 4 tens. And that gives me 40. Okay, you can double check your answer using this number line. So 70 minus 30. Let me change the color here. Okay, we're at 70 and we want to take away 30. Ready? 10, 20, 30. And I landed on 40, which means my answer is correct. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the last one. 60 minus 20 equals blank. One strategy that we haven't used is thinking addition. So let's think addition with this problem. 60 minus 20 equals blank. Well, we have to think of the related addition fact for this. So what you can do is start with the second number. Usually we start with the second number, 20 plus blank equals 60. So we need to find that missing addend. What number plus 20 is going to give me 60? And you can use the number line to figure that out. Or you can use mental math. But what I'm going to do is use the number line. So I'm going to start at 20. And I need to get to 60. I want to see how many hops it's going to take me to get to this answer here. How many hops is it going to take me to get to 60? Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40. So it took me 4 tens, 4 hops. And 4 tens equals 40. So that means 60 minus 20 equals 40, and 20 plus 40 equals 60. You can double check your work. 0 tens minus 0 tens equals 4 tens, right? And 6 tens minus 2 tens equals 4 tens. You can do the same thing here. 2 tens plus 4 tens equals 6 tens. And 0 ones plus 0 ones equals 0 ones. All right, first grade. So great job. I am sure that you all are using all the different strategies that you have been learning in class, as well as the ones that I mentioned, which are the same ones that I mentioned in this video. All right, for number 3, I'd like you to go and try that on Class Dojo, okay? It says, draw a number line to subtract 70 minus 20. How did you solve the problem? And explain. So that explain part, try putting, using that voice icon when you are when you're all done writing your number line. So go ahead and complete your answer using that open number line and then explain how you solve the problem. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can give me another way, use another way and solve the problem again, maybe by using mental math or even drawing a model, but you really only need to show me the number line. But you can go ahead and challenge yourself. And on the back for the enrichment, you can go ahead and do that part if you'd like to challenge yourself or if you're up to practicing some more math. All right? Okay, I can't wait to see your answers.